Hey guys, I'm Reginald Duck here today with my blind second Madolche deck. I think it's a really strong choice for today's meta. Unlike a lot of other Madolche decks, I like to go second, don't play the trap, just get it over with, kill them in one turn. And without further ado, let's get into it. So, for the main deck, we've got 3 Madolche Madolche. If this card resolves, it's a 1 card OTK and can clear 4 cards, so it's broken. The deck's about making sure this goes through. This on its own wins you the game. You've got your other 3 1 card OTKs. You've got 3 Pet Incessor. It's basically the same as the Madolche. If you draw it, you win. You just do your combo in a different order. So if you don't have anything to normal summon later on, instead of shuffling back off the Tiaramisu, you'd just add it to hand and then normal summon it. So you still get that extra body. So again, 1 card OTK. And you've got your 3 Angelis. This isn't a 1 card OTK, but it does really set up plays if you draw it, or you can just helps you go through your combo. You do want to see it. If you're playing multiple turns, it's better to have this in your hand at the end of your turn than it is a Pet Incessor, because you can always use this. You've got 3 Messenger Lato. A lot of people only play 2, but the way I play the deck, you often find yourself adding them back to hand to normal summon them, so it gives you that extra body. So you'd like to have a spare one so you can then have some left in deck to get the effects. You've got the 2 Hoot Cake. Because I'm playing so many Messenger Latos, I wanted to cut down on the bricks. If you draw it, you can't really use it anyway, so it's just a garnet. I don't see why people still play 3 of this. You can always get it from the deck, and if you draw it, then sad times. Then you've got the 1 Pudding Cess. Again, it's a bit of a garnet, but you need it for the full combo with Pet Incessor, so you just play 1. You can also summon it from hand, which is nice off the Pet Incessor if you do draw it. And then for the Spice, you've got 3 Sphere Mode, break any combo board deck, anything, and the fact it's a normal summon is really good, so you can out things like Vanity's Fiend, Fossil Dino, whatever. So all these big boards, you can just break them really easily. And for a bit more board breaking, you've got 2 Kaijus, just pick the smallest one. They're all good, but these are the best. Just helps you break boards, get rid of any problem monsters. Then onto the spells, you've got 3 Salon. This is the reason why you can play Sphere Mode, because you can just get the additional normal summon, and 1 normal summon is all it takes, so you might as well just play 3 of this, because you always want to see it, especially with Sphere Mode. Got 2 Chateau. It's a really good extender in the deck because it grants you a special summon off the Pudding Cess, which we'll go into later. 2 Ticket. Again, you only need 2. It's just really good, nice to be able to search, get a special summon from the deck. And then onto your generic spells, we've got 3 Lightning Storm. Again, you're going second, why wouldn't you? 3 Dark Ruler. A lot of times this sits in hand because you can just OTK anyway, but if you can't get the OTK, then this is really important for breaking boards and then setting up your own board. You can set up like a glass souffle to disrupt things. If you do have to play this, because obviously you can't attack, but you can't do damage the turn you use it. 3 Called By, because hand traps suck. You don't want your Pudding Cess getting ashed or anything, or even worse, veiled, because that really sucks. And you've got 4 traps, you've got 3 impermanents. You want to be able to play hand traps in this deck, but your main extender, the Pet Incessor, means that you can't have monsters engraved, to summon it. And then you've got the 1 Red Reboot, which is just really good against lots of different types of decks. So it just sort of helps you push through any back row, any judgments, all that rubbish. And that's it for the main deck. Now onto the extra deck. It's a lot of 3-ofs because you just want them. So 3 Tiramisu. You find yourself locked into Madolches anyway from using the Pet Incessor, so you might as well just have everything. 3 Chokwala Mode, really good card. Helps you special summon loads of times from the deck, really good. 3 Glass Souffle. I only ever use 2, really, but it's nice to have the 3rd because, like I said, you locked into Madolches anyway, so you might as well. You've got 3 Fresh Sistar, a Link. It's not very good, but it does help. But you do need it for the OTK, because it helps you get rid of materials on field to then be able to use the Tiaramisu to put stuff back to spin stuff from field. And then you just got 3 random link monsters. Unicorn, it's always useful. Barrel Sword, again, really good if you can make it. And I've got a Borrowload because I couldn't find a Nightmare Phoenix. They never come up, so there's not really much point, but yeah, there you go. And that's it for the extra deck. And this has been my Madolche deck profile. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, just please like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment. Thanks very much.